Hi guys, and welcome to Abby's Big Ideas, where I inspire you to think outside the box with your home decor. Well, summer is upon us, and I just took down all of my spring decorations, but now I have this big empty dining room hutch. So today we're going to style it. I've mentioned in previous videos that I am a Pyrex collector. I have old pieces like this that I inherited from my grandmother and lots of new and reproduction pieces too, and I love them all. I love the bright, cheerful colors of Pyrex. It's fun to collect things, and it can also be fun to display them in your home. So I was thinking that this dining room hutch would be a neat place to display my Pyrex collection. When it comes to collecting, there's not a right or wrong way to do it. You just buy the things that you like and don't worry about, which ones are more popular or how they're gonna appreciate or depreciate over time. I don't worry about any of that. I just buy the things I like. It turns out, probably about 10 years ago when I started collecting this, it wasn't as expensive or as popular, and over the years it's gotten a lot more popular. And so I got pretty lucky, and some of my pieces have increased in value, but I never really thought about that when I was buying them. I simply buy the ones that bring me joy, the ones that I like. When I'm thinking about displaying a collection like this, the first thing I want to do is organize my pieces by color. Put everything out on the table. You've heard me say this before. Put everything out on the table that you think you could use in the similar color scheme. So I've got all my jadeite green pieces, some red friendship pieces, the turquoise, and some of these things are not Pyrex. I'm also putting out some things that are similar colors, maybe vintage pieces, or it could even be new pieces mixed in. But I'm looking for things that are in the same color family that will look good grouped together. Now that I have a lot of dishes laid out on this table, it's time to start putting them on the hutch, and I'm going to be grouping them by color. There's 3 shelves, so I'm gonna do a different color scheme on each shelf. When you're displaying stackable bowls, you can use a clear cup like this. This is just a plastic cup, and put inside and use that to stack your bowls. This way there'll be a little bit of a space between each bowl. So I'm still working on my shelves. I've got the top one with the oranges and reds sort of styled how I want, and I'm pretty happy with the greens. Now I'm ready to do the center shelf, which is the turquoise and white. And so what I do, there's no method to my madness. I literally just move stuff around, put it up there, take it down. I'm on a step stool, obviously, because I am vertically challenged, but I will put all of these things up and try them in different ways and keep stepping back and looking at it until I'm happy with it. So I will show you when I am happy with it, when I'm all finished here in just a few minutes. Y'all, I moved things around more times than I could count, but I'm finally finished and I love the way it looks. Here's what I want you to take away from today's video. Number 1, when you're collecting things, collect the things that bring you joy, that you love. Don't worry about whether or not it's gonna hold value and things like that. Just buy the things that you will enjoy. For example, with my Pyrex, I don't buy every piece of Pyrex I see. I only purchase the ones that I love. So I'm very particular about the colors. I don't really like the colors from the 70s. So I don't tend to buy like the avocado green, the gold, or the brown. But my favorite ones are the turquoise and the green. I also really like this friendship pattern. This one's called Friendship, and it's orange and red. So these are mostly the colors that I buy. I have some yellow pieces as well, but I tend to just buy the ones I like. And then if you buy items in similar colors, they'll go together. And even though these are different ages and I bought them at different places, they all sort of go together to create one cohesive look. Think about that when you're purchasing them, and buy things that are similar, that will go together and look pretty on your dining table or in your hutch like this. I've actually never put these in my hutch before, but I love the way it looks. It'll be great. It'll take us through summer until we have another holiday to celebrate, because we kind of have a holiday dry spell now from the end of April, really until 4th of July, but I don't decorate that much for Independence Day, so probably I'm not gonna restyle my hutch for that. You never know, I might. When you're grouping items like in a hutch or a bookshelf, your eye finds it pleasing to see things of similar color together. So I tend to group by color scheme. I've seen people do this even with their books. I don't organize my books this way either. I tend to do them by topic, but I have seen people do this and it works beautifully on a bookshelf if you have the time and patience for that. Either way, it's good to put things together that are similar colors because it just is more aesthetically pleasing. Finally, don't be afraid to move things around. Try it out for a day or two. I mean, I have these here how I like them, but I promise you, as I walk by and go about my day, I'll probably move stuff around a little bit, add or change things over time. That's just what I do. But here's a tip. When you get something like this, exactly how you like it and you really love it, take a picture and hang on to that. Either put it in the bin with the dishes when you put them away, or on your phone, save it somewhere so that you can reproduce that look again, say after the next holiday or whatnot. I've had the same collection on here for a long time, and all the dishes were monochromatic cream and black. They look very pretty together, but this is a whole new look for me. So once I get it how I really like it, I will take pictures to make sure that I don't forget. That's a bonus though. If you're a vlogger, you can just go back and watch your old vlogs. I totally do that. If I forget a recipe, or like if I forget how I decorated a certain thing in my house, I'll go back and find my old videos and look it up. So I guess that's an advantage to being a vlogger. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning how I style my dining room hutch. There's not a lot of science to it. I really just do what I think looks nice and group similar colors together. Hey, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you can catch all of my future videos. You don't want to miss any of my videos. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing my summer tablescape, and we'll be doing some pretty colors that will go nicely with this, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. Until next time.